Hi, my name is Eddie Hill, and I'm the owner of Prosperous Internet Marketing Inc. And we been around since 2011. We are a seven-figure agency. We do have multiple niches. We have over 4 or 5 niches that we strongly go after, and we're trying to narrow that down with Josh's advice. But we go after lawyers. We like a lot. We have a lot of plumbers. We have a bunch of temp agencies. We have a bunch of pack and chips and a bunch of personalization like award shops, sign shops, print shops, those kind of things are the main niches. Then we got about 35, 40 other clients that are miscellaneous in there. When I found Josh in Seven Figure Agency, I guess my motive was to find like-minded individuals that were aggressive in building a multi seven-figure agency, and the quickest, fastest, best way to do that with the least amount of pain and heartache. So I found Josh, and that's kind of where it came, and I'm super glad to have that camaraderie and somebody I can bounce some ideas off. Somebody who's been there and done that at a much higher level, and I don't have to relearn the bad lessons, and I can just take the good and move from there. Now I still relearn the bad lessons because I'm a slow learner, but some of them anyway. But anyway, I appreciate the group and everything it offers, and continue to do that. Okay, the biggest impact that the group has given me is more it's more philosophy and just mindset on what is super important to move forward and scale it on a massive scale. So some of it's sales process, which we've implemented specifics that Josh teaches. Some of it is pricing. Some of it is even just software. And I had hard questions. We were all over the place on software. And then also philosophy on services rendered, how, kind of those things. And then there's things, we do differently that I think everybody says that, I'm sure, but we actually do some things differently. Anyway, so to scale, but because of that, our net bottom line was nowhere near what Josh was recommending, which got my butt in gear to go, wait a minute, we need to rethink this, refocus this. So our net bottom line is over doubled. So 100% increase on net bottom line, which means, yeah, I can buy cool things like this fancy shirt or personalized mugs, right? So anyway, just kidding, but it has helped dramatically on that sense. And we also were able to scale it we had a lot more employees than we probably really needed, but I was nervous that we weren't going to get everything done. So anyway, long story, we have implemented very specific strategy, high level philosophy, and it's helped a lot. I guess I kind of answered that in the last question, but yes, we have more than doubled our net bottom line, which did give me a pretty massive raise. I think I gave, in the last 6 months, I gave myself like $5,000 a month raise, and continue. We paused it for now, but I will continue to give myself a raise by July, as we have. Now that's very much affects my personal life. Not to mention just specific things that we can do for our employees. We've given lots of our managers raises and specific perks, and we're just able to do better in those areas, and all the peripheral things like client gifts and those kind of things where we're tight on the budget, we're a little more loose on that. So nicer computers, the office has been upgraded, those kind of things. All right, I'd say to somebody who's thinking about joining the seven-figure agency, it would be if this is something that's not a hobby or something you're dipping your toe in the water. This is absolutely a mandatory to move to the next level. So there's lots of other guys out there doing things, but they're not, I don't think, as relevant, as specific as a local marketing agency trainer, which would be Josh in the seven-figure agency, and the way they do it. So this is the absolutely best, fastest, quickest way to scale and grow your business, is to be with like-minded other individuals that have done it and are doing it, other ones too, and continue to move forward and see massive leaps forward. This is leapfrogging and catapulting, whatever all the the sayings are. Otherwise, you're going to learn the hard way. It's going to take you a long time to figure out some of these things that has already been figured out. You don't need to do it. So this is the way to go. This is the route you should be taking and learning. If you implement and do the things that it's saying, I have no problem guaranteeing that you will grow to a seven-figure agency.